Chapter 5. Nature and Nurture. It was all so soft that first term. Soft, dreamy. It was so soft you didn't even finish the day. You stopped in the middle of the day and went home, sitting with Mum, sitting with Mother, listening with Mother and watching. There's that piece of music, Fauré, I discovered later, Dolly Sweet. Shut your eyes and you're 3 or 4 or 5. Keep them shut. There's that music. Listen. Forget about the twee, forget about middle classness. Just listen. Just 2 pianos, an accompaniment, up and down again. Then the octave space notes for the melody. Just plaintive and very economical. Very simple and perfect for a child. And when you hear it again, you're still a child. Because you are, really, all your life. So Fauré and Auntie knew what they were doing in the golden days of radio. Days I just about managed to grab the end of. A little light music for the little masses. Occasionally I'd listen to the Archers and Woman's Hour, with the book reading at the end. Always the book, like the book at bedtime, except for ladies and girlies like me. Or else there was telly, midday telly. Nothing can quite describe the fond familiarity of music and pictures, designed to evoke expectation, excitement and happiness. It's something so difficult to recapture once you're over 10. It really didn't matter whether it was Handy Pandy, the Wooden Tops, Trumpton, Chigley, Pogleswood, the Herbs, Mary, Mungo and Midge or Mr. Ben. The atmosphere on that 22-inch screen was palpable. You felt something, you really did. You had no idea it was a clarinet that was making you feel something unidentifiable yet special, any more than you knew that it was a wooden figure that had been gently pushed into position thousands of times before you saw it come to life for your pleasure on screen. What I loved most, of course, was the setup. A lifelong obsession began there and then with the opening of things. The start, the renewal. New school, new town, new lover, new partner, new job, new country. The opening credits, sound and vision. From the glockenspiel Watch with Mother Flower to the Trumpton guitar and town hall clock. Then the Mary, Mungo and Midge Town, an organ woodwind band. The Mr. Ben wheel, like the girl, the dog and the mouse, but with xylophone. Fresh openings, one at least a year. All magic, all perfectly concocted. Just for me. But then there was Joe. These were, after all, the days of modern, and even preschool tots had to face the future. Sometimes, of course, the future was bleak. Sometimes the future was Joe. Joe was probably a bit much for a sensitive cotton woolly like me. Joe was an only child, on his own, lived in a transport cafe. Life looked lonely for Joe, plus the music was rubbish. It twinked and it twonked and it moved too quickly for a lonely boy. And Joe didn't move much at all. He wasn't pushed or had his strings pulled. He just stood there in his dungarees, looking pretty till the next frame. He required more concentration as well as the ability to appreciate that there were lovely young boys the same age as me who were much worse off than I. And I couldn't appreciate, that is. He was just a picture who didn't move much, a picture of a boy who just stood there till the next picture appeared, a lonely boy on his own. On the other hand, maybe I should have taken Joe in a bit more. After all, his mum, who seemed very kind, loved him, and so did his dad, who was funny. And he was being taught to be independent, to think and do for himself. And I was continually nurtured and natured by what seemed to be an eternal matriarchy and its maternal offspring. I should have been more Joe and worn dungarees.